JB, are you getting softer in your old age? Not no. As you get older, you're getting softer.
Look at you backpedal.
It's the JB and Sandy Show, 98.1 KVET.
No, I've always been a pretty emotional person. I cry pretty easily, but this, I have to share this with you because, and I think this is more of a guy thing.
Okay.
I've never had anything get me sort of watery-eyed this fast. Like 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let me paint a picture for you. It's a video clip that I stumbled across this weekend. It's the locker room. Sarkisian is addressing the team. And if you don't know the history of Michael Taff, who left last year and went into the NFL, he was a walk-on player and ended up being a great team leader.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was walk-on. This is Coach Sark giving him some good news.
We got to get right into it. Is everybody clear with what the plan is today? One last thing. Michael Tapp, you're on scholarship.
Now all the players are going absolutely nuts over
Isn't
it.
that
right?
awesome?
That's cool.
See, I'm getting all teary-eyed again. You heartless McElrees over here.
We keep it on the inside, bro. Keep it on the
Connect with the
inside.
show on Facebook at 98.1 KVET.
JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVET.
98.1 KVET, your all-time country favorites. It's the JB and Sandy Show.
And now, JB and Sandy's Story We Love.
So what began as a joke nearly 10 years ago has now transformed into the city's tiniest park over in central Austin, right near Enfield and Baylor. I think we figured out, JB, that it's when you're exiting off of Lamar, off of Enfield to drop down to Lamar area.
Mm-hmm.
There is
near
a little
House Park, the tavern.
Yeah, on your way to House Park by the tavern.
Air conditioned, that tavern.
Yeah, finally.
It is.
Yeah, air conditioned.
It is.
For those of you that know, you know. Some people are going, what are you talking about?
And haunted.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's right. It is haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got
Man,
groped by a ghost there once.
You got what?
Groped by a ghost.
That should be
You
a
did?
song.
It should be. Anyway, I interrupted your news report. Sorry.
Anyway, right in that area is a little traffic median, a pedestrian median for people who are trying to cross the street, a little concrete median for them to wait on until they can get all the way across. And the man who lives right outside of that concrete median decided he didn't want to look at a bunch of cement all day long. His name is Gary Schumann. So he decorated this little tiny 5-foot by 4-foot pedestrian median. He put a bright orange, what is that, a pergola gazebo on top of it, put some
It
crushed
looks kind of
rock.
like Japanese
Yeah,
sort of
like a little Japanese
structure.
garden. Crushed rock, flowers on both sides, beautiful,
We need more
gorgeous
of
flowers.
this. More of this beautification of little small things that aren't attractive.
Right. And he totally did it on his own. And
Well, the city council will shut this down.
Right, 'cause they're
You
fun
didn't ask
killers.
us permission for that.
Right.
it's been there for almost 10 years. I think it's a thing now. But now it makes me want to drive by there to see it. So people have contributed to being able to plant the flowers. They help kind of keep it in ship shape. It's a beautiful, cute little flowery oasis in the middle of this concrete jungle.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. I
That's
love
funny.
it.
There's a street in my neighborhood that I drive by daily, and it's so old Austin. It's an oak tree that they made the road around.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
They recently just put up new, like those yellow stanchions, that divider kind of things, because big trucks kept whacking this tree.
Oh, so now they.
But it's very old Austin of like save that tree, even though it doesn't work for the road.
Right.
Other cities would just cut it down.
Right. And it's been there forever.
Yeah, and they change it up. Like at Christmas, they decorate it for Christmas. Right now, they have it's the little name of the median is BEPI. Don't know why BEPI Park. And they have a little BEPI Park troll there in honor of the Malin troll, Peace Park troll that got destroyed.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago?
It got
burned down.
That big giant troll in Peace Park did?
Yeah, it was
down.
like a $300,000 art installation.
Struck by lightning?
I don't know if they know yet.
I saw someone post, high school senior prank gone wrong, but I couldn't verify the story.
Yeah, that went really wrong.
Right?
Really wrong. That is the story we love. 98.1 KBET, your all-time country favorites. Hello, it's the JB and Sandy Show. Hello to you new listeners that are out there. Hello to you, those of you that listen to us for years. on the other radio station. We're glad you found 98.1 KBET. Every day at this time, JB makes a suggestion, and I write an ode. This goes back a lot of years.
Right. If you haven't heard this, Sandy is a speed poet.
Mm-hmm.
He can write the entire thing in one song. That is the challenge. It's more challenging here than when we're used to be because the songs are shorter.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Country
right.
songs are typically a little bit shorter.
They are.
So, but hey, he's risen to the challenge every day. So this will be fun because people are. Were you feeling a little groggy coming in today?
Oh,
it was tough after the holiday.
You forget how to log into your computer.
You forget everything just with one extra day off.
Just the alarm.
So I'm thinking ode to the Tuesday after Memorial Weekend.
I can't promise it'll be nice.
Oh,
I can't promise that it'll be nice.
Not gonna be
I'll tell you
pleasant?
that. It might not be pleasant, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
The ode to Tuesday after Memorial Day. Let me get to work. It's coming up.
About as Austin as it gets. JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVAT.
Hey, before I perform the ode to the Tuesday after Memorial Day, I want to say congratulations. We got our first winner in JB and Sandy's 98 Days of Summer. It was Tina in San Marcos. She picked up tickets to see the Randy Rogers Band August 15th at the Round Rock Amphitheater. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Little inside thing. It's very easy to win.
And make it even easier for you, check us out on social media because we're going to give you the answers to the first 5 questions for tomorrow. So if you want the answers, you can just find us on social media and you'll get them. They're pretty easy. In fact, they're really easy. You got 60 seconds to get 10 questions right. We'll do it again tomorrow morning just after 7 o'clock.
The entire thing written in one song.
Hard to believe, right? Amazing.
Now's when you get real hoity-toity with yourself, huh?
Well, yes.
Yeah,
It's
you're still on top of things. Trisha and I here, we're dragging over here after the holiday weekend.
Well, I am a poet rapido.
Rapido.
The Ode to Tuesday After Memorial Day by
Sandy McElroy.
That's my name. Farewell, sweet long weekend, you glorious cheat. I floated Lake Travis and I grilled all the meat. I also floated the Greenbelt and I day drank on the deck. Now I am in mourning because of my liver and my sunburnt neck.
Didn't use sunscreen.
The inbox has multiplied overnight somehow with 32 emails all marked urgent now. Your out of office message, a beautiful lie. Because Karen from payroll still needs a reply.
Well, let it go.
Dang, Karen, pay me. That's all. Just pay me.
Back to the grind in this traffic-filled cage. I-35 is a parking lot. It's full of my rage. Oh. Told you I'm going to be nice.
Connect with the show on Facebook at 98.1 KVAT.
JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVAT.
You know, back in the day, an outlaw rode a Harley. Now,
Boy, is it taking a twist.
now the outlaw's on an e-bike. Details in just a moment. It's the JB and Sandy Show, 98.1 KVAT, tomorrow morning just after 7 o'clock. Another round of JB and Sandy's 98 Days of Summer. Be with us. Answer 10 ridiculously easy questions in 60 seconds, and we'll give you tickets to see the Randy Rogers Band at the Round Rock Amp on the 15th of August. So, yeah, outlaws used to ride Harleys. Now they're riding e-bikes and doing takeovers on e-bikes. It's a scary bunch.
This is becoming a bit, well, this is an Austin story. They did it. Where did this take place exactly?
316 or Westlake Drive.
But this very subject matter is picking up steam nationwide about what defines an e-bike. So there are e-bicycles. Technically, if it's an e-bike, you still pedal. You have to pedal assist.
And it can't go over 28 miles an hour.
They're limited to 28 miles an hour. However, there are a lot of companies putting out these electric bikes that are basically electric motocross bikes. And they will go way faster, 50, 60 miles an hour. And they're selling these to kids who don't have a motorcycle license. That's sort of the issue. The other issue is these kids are getting together and doing these takeovers. I've been in the midst of it, like downtown, on my bicycle, and it just got swarmed by it. And it seems like more of a thing that you see happening in LA where people take over the streets, they block the highway, and then they start doing wheelies.
And burnouts and stuff like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what they're doing that's causing a bit of a problem. But I think they're going to start cracking down on this. And I was thinking of our listeners. A lot of our listeners have kids or grandkids playing with these things, and there's about to be a big liability issue, putting a teenager on something where you don't have proper license or is not street legal.
Right. The deal with the 360 takeover, there was about 50 kids on e-moto bikes blocking traffic, popping wheelies. But what really kind of put it over the top, completely ignoring deputies' directions.
Right. They get a mob mentality that, like, they're not all going to pull over and comply.
Yeah.
They're like, well, he can't catch all of us. So they just sort of scramble.
Why don't I? So this happened at 360 and West Bank Drive,
right around Westlake Drive, and there's video of the officers following the big group on 360, and they wouldn't pull over, they wouldn't comply, and so basically they're like, yeah, parent, you give your kids one of these, and it's illegal, you're going to get in trouble if something happens.
Yeah, when I was caught in the midst of it on Congress Avenue on my bike, swarmed by them, like I mentioned. A bunch of them went by, and then one pulled up next to me who was clearly a dad of one of the teenagers. He was like my age. And he goes, dude, I'm sorry about this. And I go, this is exactly what I would be doing if I was a teenager.
I would just recommend maybe a safer place like the Veloway for your little get-together. Go take your bikes to the Veloway.
No, not the
Veloway.
Austin Up with JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVET.
98.1 KVET. Good morning. It's JB and Sandy along with Trisha. Angie's getting ready to come in, spend your day with her. Before we make our way out of here, we like to recap the show with some of the things we learned.
We had our first ticket giveaway today. We launched JB and Sandy's 98 Days of Summer, and Tina was our first winner. She won some Randy Roger tickets for August.
She's repping San Marcos.
Yeah, from San Marcos. 10 super easy questions. She killed it.
She did.
Less than 60 seconds. If you would like a chance at winning, be with us tomorrow at 7 a.m., and you could win too. Another first we had this morning was our first report from Ryan, our small town reporter in Georgetown.
He was good.
He threw in a free chicken tenders review.
For free. He didn't charge us for it. And he gave a shout out to the fries, which lets me know that Ryan is my people. And another bit of information we learned this morning, Vietnamese, the third most spoken language in Texas behind English and Spanish.
Shocking.
Yeah, it was
That's
kind of surprising.
Yeah.
We guessed all around it, but Vietnamese, the third most behind English and Spanish. Right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Those are the most important things we learned. We did a lot of good learning today. But
people have issues with Waymo in the Statesman parking lot and their generators. We learned a little bit about that. That's a hot button with at least this one guy.
He was not happy.
One guy just made it a hot button, didn't he? He's mad at the noise
They're
on
loud.
the trail.
They're complaining about how loud they are.
Yeah, it's always something. I mean, I mentioned it earlier, and it's good to see that the Austin complaint culture seems to be alive and well. So good for you. Have a great rest of the day. Angie is in next. We'll see you tomorrow.
JB and Sandy Show on 98.1 KVET.